Hey adventurers and tech fans, welcome back to Mosine Insights. Deep beneath the Arizona desert lies a massive secret, America's largest untapped copper mine, the Resolution Copper Project. It's a mile underground worth $270 billion and could power a quarter of U.S. copper demand, but it's been stalled for over 20 years. Today, we're diving into why this mega mine is inching toward reality and what it means for the future. Let's go. Resolution Copper is a monster of a project near Superior, Arizona, owned by mining giants Rio Tinto and BHP. It holds 28 million metric tons of copper, enough to meet 25% of U.S. demand for years. But getting to it is no easy feat. The ore sits nearly 7,000 feet underground, making it one of the deepest mines in North America. Picture this, a 15-minute ride in a steel cage to reach a sweltering 175-degree underground world. Massive cooling units pump out mist to keep workers safe, but it calcifies pipes and makes conditions brutal. Miners use a technique called block caving, blasting tunnels to collapse ore for collection. It's high-tech, but it takes years of prep and billions in investment. Despite $2 billion spent since 2004, not a single ounce of copper has been mined. Why? Permitting hurdles and legal battles. The U.S. takes an average of 29 years from discovery to production, the longest timeline except Zambia. Resolution still needs state air and groundwater permits, plus approval for its reclamation plan. It's a regulatory maze. The biggest roadblock? Oak Flat, a sacred site for the San Carlos Apache tribe used for centuries for rituals. The mine's 2,400-acre footprint on public land could create a crater 1.8 miles wide and over 1,000 feet deep, wiping out this cultural landmark. The tribe lost a Supreme Court appeal in May 2025, but other lawsuits continue, alongside environmental concerns about water use in Arizona's drought. Here's where things get interesting. The Trump administration is fast-tracking Resolution's permits, with all federal approvals expected by February 2026. A key environmental report was republished in June 2025, and a land transfer could happen as early as August 19, 2025. This aligns with Trump's goal of boosting U.S. mineral production to reduce reliance on foreign copper. If it gets the green light, Resolution could be a game-changer. It's projected to create 1,500 jobs, generate $149 million in annual payroll, and add somewhere between $80 and $120 million in state and local taxes, plus $200 million a year for the federal government. That's a $1 billion boost to Arizona's economy. Copper's critical for AI, EVs, and renewable energy, so this mine could really fuel America's tech future. Even if permits clear, production won't start until the 2030s. Block caving requires more tunnels, cooling systems, and infrastructure. Plus, the U.S. just doesn't have enough copper smelters, meaning ore might be shipped to China for refining, which would raise costs. With a global copper shortage looming, 7.5 million tons by 2035, this mine's timing is honestly pretty critical. Resolution Copper says it's committed to minimizing impacts like preserving parts of Oak Flat and funding Native American trusts. They've also signed a good neighbor agreement with locals for transparency and sustainability, but environmental groups argue the water use and crater risk are just too high. Can this mine balance profit with cultural and environmental preservation? That's the big question. Resolution Copper is a high-stakes battle between America's tech ambitions, cultural heritage, and environmental concerns. Will it reshape the copper industry or stay stuck in limbo? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more stories like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next adventure.